Okay, hopefully I'm live. So, yeah, it's been one of those weeks already. How is everyone doing? Hey, Fish Nerd, thank you for showing up to run interference. I appreciate that. It's been a week. It has been a week, and it's only Thursday. It's only Wednesday. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what day it is. Oh, I was like, wait, if it was Thursday, we would be doing shenanigans. So, duh. Hey, April, how you doing, dear? Hey, Juju. So, he was gonna entertain anyone because I was gonna be late, and it was like I was almost ready. I was almost ready and on time, but yeah. Oh yeah, I went to sit down and I twisted my ankle a minute ago, and I'm like, man, why why? How do you twist your ankle sitting down? Oh, so I guess if you haven't seen the community post, I kind of jacked the fish tank up. I really did a number on that bad boy. I was trying to fix it, and in trying to fix it, I just made it all kinds of worse. Like, really worse. Now it looks like someone's trying to have like a low light, black light party in the tank. It doesn't look good. It's very I'm very upset with myself. Oh my goodness grace. Oh yeah, I think you got me beat on that one. But yeah, like I spent all day last night like lugging water. Oh. Yeah, I'm sure they won't mind, but it kind of looks like a big Fruity Pebbles vomit fest tank. And bless their hearts, my kiddo and Mr. Mousy was like, "Oh, we like it. We really like the tank." And I'm like, "You don't have to be nice about all the soil up. Like they dig it up, and my poor filter couldn't get they couldn't keep up with the dirt that they were kicking up, and my tank was actually getting kind of muddy. And I was like, that can't be good for anybody. Um, so I was like, no, we got to do something about this. And the little baby plecos, man, they're like, oh, we're kids, so we're gonna play with you. We're not gonna let you catch us. So tomorrow they're not gonna like me too much when I go ahead and take all the plants out of the tank. I take all the filters off the tank, and I drain that bad boy, and I get them out of there. So yes, oh yeah, I was I saw something that I want to try anyway. I'm gonna put the sword in the 10 gallon, and I'm gonna leave the lace plant in the 20. That way, at least they both have some room for right now. Because I still have my 20 long that I have to do as well, and I wanted to do that this weekend too. Um, so I'm gonna be working on both tanks, but I want to do the 20. Yeah, and earlier I almost caught them with a piece of zucchini, and I missed my chance. And the problem is when I get down to get them, because the plants are everywhere, I can't get my little net in there, and yeah, it's been. It's been very frustrating. Oh, yeah, I always forget to do that. I the last three live streams I've been in, I've kept it on top messages. I'm like, what am I doing? So okay, let me see if I can get this pulled up real quick because yeah, I was very upset with myself. I know Teresa saw the picture; she commented on it, but man, I did. I should have just waited until I got the. If I put the pea gravel down instead of this, that would have looked fine. That would have looked great. But this does not look good. And if y'all think it looks good, I'll leave it. We'll rock this tank. But I just think it's kind of an eyesore, and it's like as bad as some of those red carpet outfits the other day. It was just bad. It was so bad. Okay, let me pull this up. How do I get to my channel again? There we go. Okay, find this little picture real quick. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, let's pull that up. Okay, so this is the current situation of the tank, y'all. It's kind of bad. Yeah, the live the I do not like what they have done with moving the live chat um at all. Like I do not like that at all. Like that's just confusing as all get out. So let's um let's see what the tank currently looks like. 'Cause it looks bad. All right, y'all. Let me see if I can zoom this bad boy in some. Ah, what did I just do? No, go back. Go back to where you were. Oh, you can tell I have not shared anything in a minute. Okay. They found threads. Oh no. It looks bad. It looks so back where we can see it. All right. I'm gonna scroll this up a little. There we go. Because yeah, you don't need to see my glare, but maybe I can save this picture and open it a different way. Yeah, here, let's save this image as um all right, now let me see if I can open this here and then share it. Okay, let me try this again and then we can see it. Um yes, this looks like someone like ate a bunch of Oreos and nerds at the same time. That's what this Crabble looks like. Hey, cool gamer. Thanks for joining us. But yeah, let's see if I can oh, share screen. Okay. Window. Side screen. No, no. Okay. Where is that picture? There we go. Let's share that bad boy. Then y'all can actually see it a little. I can even zoom it in a little. There you go. Move that up some. Aha, much better. Yes, that's new gravel in there. I was going to put river rock or pea gravel in there, but they were destroying the tank, and I was like, I have these rocks, and I was like, oh my goodness, it doesn't look as bright on camera as it does in the tank. Those rocks, if I had a black light, they would like light up like a rave in 1995. Okay, that's what they would do. Hey, AC. Oh, yeah. So am I. Honestly, it's been a long couple of days. Last night, I got to work out, y'all. Like, I'm gonna end up ripped with these aquariums. Like, I'm gonna end up losing weight from carrying this stuff, and so is everyone else because I'm also making my kiddo move this stuff. I really think if my youngest kiddo has to fill up any more gallon jugs of water for me until I get a hose that I can hook to the sink, they they might throw one at me. So I have my eye on this Python um, hose siphon system. So, well, they will trash it again. I'm sure they will. The rocks just won't, at least there's rock, then sand, then the dirt. So they've got like three layers you know, of stuff to get through. But my idea was, because I've seen this before, is where the lace plant is. I've got this porous aquarium bag that I can put some soil in, and it'll kind of keep that contained to one little area, and then I can cap that with sand. So that way, even if they do dig it up, they're not going to get all the dirt out of the bag, and the roots can still go into it and feed the plant. And then the rest of it, I can use root tabs on, and just use most of the yeah, and that's what I was gonna do. And like I said, I really should have just waited until I went and picked up the pea gravel today. And I was just like, so I was just like, you know what, just do it. So, but now I kind of just want to take everything out and start it over again. And yeah, one night, y'all, I'm really gonna have to like make a short video of Mr. Mousy when he is sleeping, so y'all can hear that I sleep with a monster every night. You know, the cave is in the 10 gallon right now with Mister and Mrs. Whiskers, because I don't have any of the fish in there right now, because like I said, I was like kind of torn on keep it like this for now or tear it up and do it again. And I'm still kind of in that mindset that I kind of want to do that. So I think I'm going to sleep on it tonight. I've got a doctor's appointment in the morning. I got to be in Atlanta by 7 a.m. No, she did not lay any eggs. I got really excited yesterday. So, y'all, um, I'm going yesterday afternoon. I finally got everything out and home and ready to do this tank. I'm like, Um, hey, we're gonna drain this tank. We're gonna fix this problem. I'm all gung ho, and I go and I start getting the skiffia out, and I managed to get all six of them out without dropping any of them, or flinging them across something. I got them all out. I got them in the other tank, good to go. And then I go and I'm like, okay, we need to get Mrs. Whiskers now, because I'm like, we'll leave Big Guy for last, and I can't find her. She's nowhere to be seen in the tank. I look under all, what's going on here? Where's she at? Looking behind the filters, all her normal little hiding places. And then I notice Mr. Whiskers is sitting inside the cave, and she's nowhere to be found. And I'm like, oh no, he put her in the cave. No, not now. Why now? I've already started siphoning the tank off. And the first thing I do is message Fish Nerd, and I'm like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? He put her in the cave. And yeah, so he's like, texted me, and then he's like, okay, I had to call you because I was driving. And he explained to me what to do, to just let them be, see what happens. And I stopped the siphon, and I go around, and I'm doing my other stuff, and I started dinner. And it was like 30 minutes later, I see her out on the glass. And I'm like, oh, you finally came out. Cool. And he was in the cave. So we scoop him up real quick, and we put him in the 10-gallon. And I went back, and I caught her, and I popped her in the 10-gallon. And, and I'm like, okay, like I wasn't even thinking about looking in the cave. And then Juju and everyone's like, well, what's in the cave? And I'm like, there's nothing in the cave. Mr. Whiskers is like just hanging out on the new filter in the 10-gallon. He's like, yeah, I'm going to suck on this guy for a while. And yeah, and they were just like chilling. So yeah, no babies yet, but it's coming because they tore. Oh, 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 yeah, they tore the 10-gallon up too. Yeah. Luckily, the 10-gallon is mostly the 10-gallon. Come on. Okay, the 10-gallon is mostly just black and white sand. Like there was a layer of black sand and then a layer of white sand. But yes, they have torn that bad boy up too. I need to check in the cave again and make sure there is no babies. I don't think there is because Fish Nerd said that if there were babies, he wouldn't leave the uh, the cave, but he's still checking out the new tank. So I don't think the song of his people because it's raining and there's lightning and we won't let him go outside. Sorry, Beryl. It's wet. You won't even go outside if I open the door, dude. You'll like look at me like I'm crazy. Trying to put you out in the rain. Cat is crazy. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna go out and come back. Okay, okay. So yeah, that's another reason I was like, um, sorry about the robot's house, but because of the fact that they are chasing each other and everything. If I just leave them in the 10-gallon tank, Mr. Whiskers can just hang out in there until the babies are born. Everyone else can go back in the new 20-gallon, and it's a win-win for everyone. So that's what I may do. May give them till Sunday, work on this other tank, get everything fixed, and then bam, it's done. And yes, we are dealing with a storm here too. Oh man, ice cream sounds so good. I can't eat after like midnight, and I'm gonna go to bed at like 11:30. So like, no ice cream for me tonight. I don't need it anyway. It's okay. I had a cookie earlier. I think he's been mostly chasing her. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, it was doom and gloom all day outside, and we were waiting for it to rain. And then, of course, when I decided to go pick up my sand and gravel at about 6 tonight, yeah, it it started raining. So, yeah, fun stuff. And then I have the kids this weekend too for like the first time in forever. The little babies. I stopped watching them a while back, and now they're going to start coming over twice a month, which is cool because I miss them. It'll be fun. Yeah, I think I'm getting all y'all's storms that have just been passing through. Yeah, because she's getting big, but she's not big big. Me, it's kind of funny you said that because me and Juju were like looking when the last time a tornado had actually hit in my area, and it was 2021, and we got an EF4. Um, I do remember that one because it tore up like parts of Fayetteville, Coweta, Conyers. Like it was bad. So yeah, we got some rain yesterday um, in the morning, and then in the evening again, and then all day today. So and the little plecos, the little babies, I think they're in kind of like hog heaven because they have the whole 20 gallon to themselves. We last year the one we had, it was in Georgia, um, but it was, I thought it was closer to me than it was, or it wasn't listed. You know, I need to go back and look at that one. But it wasn't very big, the one we had last year. So the one in 2021 was a big one. Yeah, I need to go back and look at that because I thought we did have one last year. I don't think I googled it, so you know, Google, we'll just chalk it up to Google. Yeah, but they are, man. But the plecos, up until it got all rainy and everything started happening, Mr. and Mrs. Whiskers were not doing this kind of business. Like they even tore one of the plants out of the tank. Okay, you're right. Yeah, it did hit the Hobby Lobby. That's right. You're right. That was in Noonan. That was in Coweta, like the county, like right next to us. So yeah, yeah. But yeah, I'm not gonna. Okay, like Juju said, I'm not gonna look it up again because every time I do, I get freaked out. And if we're, you know, we have alert systems, my phone will ping. I'll be fine. Yeah, I remember that now. I am getting old because my memory is like starting to get shot. That kind of worries me too because yeah, it just does. Oh. We do have sirens, and they do test them once a month. We can kind of hear one of them where we're at. the washer's trying to do its song. Okay, okay. Yeah, we really need to. I need to call our community manager or the park or something because we really should have access to a safe structure in the event of inclement weather like that because none of our homes are, we're all sitting on cinder blocks here. Come on, let's be realistic. Oh yeah. What's up with us getting a hurricane this early in the year? Like what is going on with that, y'all? That's not cool. I wonder if that's what's bugging the plecos too, because normally, it's a whole nother month before we even start thinking about hurricanes. I don't know. Whatever it is. Hang on one second, y'all. I'm gonna see if I can put him in another room before he starts howling again. I'll be right back. Wrong button. Wrong button. Okay. Yeah, I am right there with you. Yeah, like the one time we got the hurricane that came through, which was crazy enough in itself that we had, that it hadn't turned to a tropical storm by the time it hit us. We had like nowhere to go. Like I was really worried either a tree or my roof was going to come off. It was going to be one of the two. Likely neither happened, but it was bad enough. Hey, Mrs. C, how you doing? Yeah, our weather is all kind of discombobulated. You know what? I am glad you are a weather nerd because I used to be like when we had cable and I had Weather Channel like all the time. Like my TV was always on the Weather Channel. It always was for like years. Like I woke up with the Weather Channel, went to sleep with the Weather Channel. Yeah, I need my Weather Channel back. Me and my kid are gonna fight over her cat. It's like, come get your kitty. Well, Beryl is saying right now, even though it's raining, he wants to go outside. Even though he won't go outside, he'll just look at me like I'm dumb. But and I don't know if this was the 2021 incident. It may have been like before this one. We had a storm and it was late at night, and I kind of think it wasn't the 2021 one because it was later in the night, and the house started shaking from the storm. And I told the kids, look, just don't get near anything heavy. You'll be fine. I'm trying to keep it together to keep them from freaking out. Um, but we heard something outside, and we opened the door because that's the first thing you want to do is just open the door to the glass door that's there. And we looked outside, and there was hail hitting the house, and the sky was green. And I was like, yeah, I think we need to shut the door now. Uh, we did lose part of that glass, the screen door, because of a piece of that hail. I do remember that. I need to replace that, by the way. It's been a while. I don't even know who's on the Weather Channel anymore. Yeah, he does have a cool sounding name. No, we used to. Okay, so when this park was first made, this community, its name's always been like Four Seasons, and there were two. They're mobile homes, but they're more like modular homes. So they actually can be sat on a foundation or a basement. So two of them have basements, one closer to the front, one closer to the back, and they each have these big basements in them that were set up as storm shelters. Whoever had them usually were park residents or were park employees, and that way, if a storm happened, they could let the people in to take shelter. Then the people who owned the park sold it to another company, and then that place sold it to another one. And now they're saying in order for them to do that, it's a liability for them, so we don't have a storm shelter anymore. That's their story. So now I do know one of the people living in the modular home with the basement, and we've been like family friends for like years. We okay, my middle kiddo, my middle daughter, and their son went to school together, and we kind of always thought they would end up getting together. And like me and the mom were like friends, and we kind of like planned their whole wedding already. And of course, they were like, "Yeah, no, that's more like a brother to me." And he's like, "Yeah, that's kind of like a sister to me." So yeah, we just kind of we lost out on that one. But yeah, we totally thought they were going to end up together. Yeah, we were sadly disappointed. We still have hope. One day they'll get together, but we're not going to push it anymore. Oh, when I say park storm shelters, I meant like a trailer park. I live in a mobile home community. We're a little bit snazzier than just a trailer park now. But I need to actually take some pictures of the community for y'all to see it because I'm not worried about anyone finding out where I live. All the houses look the same anyway. I know, right, Mrs. C? Right? Um, like we were gonna let them pick out their dress and the tux at least. Yes, exactly, pretty much. So yeah, anytime we need to go up there, we can. At least I know I can, but it's not fair for all of my neighbors or anyone else because it was made to be that. I mean, it's huge. I think you can fit like 60 people in that basement. Of course, now there's a lot more homes in here because they have crammed every little plot of space with a house. So, yeah, that's what's been going on with me. So, what do y'all think? Keep the tank like it is or completely redo it? Because the way I wanted to do it, and it would look so cool like that, was do like half river rock and half sand, kind of like a beach situation. That, yes, if you have the link for that, I would totally share that link out because that was hilarious. And you know what? It's kind of funny because it's true. My shed is my shed's kind of like probably worse than the actual trailer. I mean, okay, it's it is wired for electricity, but it's not really anchored down to anything. If it was like built on a foundation, it might at least be a little sturdier. But it's just sitting. Um, they leveled it off, I think, with railroad ties. So yeah, my shed's about yeah. It's not so good. I mean, it's a good shed. It's better than most of them because mine's actually a wooden shed. It's not one of the aluminum ones that can just blow away. We've had a few of those, and a few of those have blown away. So, uh, but I do want to look into like getting a better filter system. I think because this little filter that, and I mean, I'm grateful for the filter that it came with because it was free and I needed one and it worked. But for the type of fish I have, it is just not enough. Um, so yeah, it's like the little, it's one of those ones that take like the bio bags, and I tried to like switch it out myself, and it's kind of working a little better, but you can tell it's just, yeah, it's just not doing it. So I am gonna, investigate things, see what I can do about this tank. I might take the plants out and move some stuff around, try to fix this up a little bit more, instead of trying to rush it like I was doing. Get everyone out of there and then see what I can do with it. I don't know. We'll see what we see, and I'll go from there. But yes, that is an awesome video. I would suggest everyone go watch that bad boy because it's funny. It really is. It's hilarious. So I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow in the morning. I've got to be up at 5:30. I was gonna try to run this a whole hour, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here because I still have to get my clothes in the dryer. I got one more load I'm working on, and I gotta go round up this kitty that thinks he's gonna go outside and shove him in my kiddo's room, so he'll stop trying to get outside. So I am gonna wrap it up for tonight, and I will be back. I'll be back Sunday, hopefully, with a solution to the tank issue and other topics, and maybe some kid shenanigans. And I will definitely keep checking that cave because we are on baby Plego watch. I would come do it, but I don't think I would get very far. You might get your fitted sheet on, and that's it. But hey, at least you got a fitted sheet. All right, y'all. Yeah, update about the eggs on Sunday, and then we got We got the Shenanigans. We got the Bring It On trivia, which I still have to find where the movie is and watch it. Probably going to do that on my way to the doctor in the morning. I'll find it, rent it, and then I'll watch it while someone else is driving. Be like, I'm just going to watch this movie. But everyone stay safe if it's storming. I'll see y'all tomorrow night over on Shenanigans. And I'll be back Sunday with a, you know, oh, okay, cool. Awesome. So Bring It On is on YouTube for free. Awesome. I'll send Fishner the link. Well, I'll be up oh well I'll be waking up at 4 to go. So I'll tell you good night, Miss Cassandra. Y'all are silly. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night and bye, y'all.